And make it better with Kickoff Sports Show, where we will be serving you all the latest from tennis, basketball, Formula One, football, exclusive interviews, and lots more.
Hamilton going for the move on Alonso and the 130. These two great side by side.
Martinelli! Oh yes! Gabriel Martinelli is back with a bang!
Headlines from Nigerian newspapers, behind the papers from the stand, analysis on burning trending issues across Nigeria and beyond.
The problem is not politics or tribalism but corruption.
The governors will say, give us our own slot. The chairman of local government will say, give us our own slot. Who does those slots go to?
You offend, they arrest you, they detain you, and they release you. That's all.
Hello, my name is OLADAPO OKUNUBI.
My name is Victory Onyedikachi.
My name is Adedamola Lafenwa.
And my name is Favor Oloruntola.
Join us weekdays 9 a.m. on your Remedy Radio dial, Solutions 939 FM.
NBA Draft. The Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James from the University of Southern California.
Well, some may call it the biggest news, while some will call that what's kept secret of LeBron James' son. Playing alongside him. I mean, he got the 50-50 peak in the wee hours of today. Bronny James. But a lot of people are still asking the question, will this guy be able to step into the shoes of his father? That's why playing alongside his dad in the team. With that, we welcome you to Kickoff Sports Show this morning. My name is OLADAPO OKUNUBI. And we talk basketball, we talk Formula One, we talk tennis, we talk countdown to Olympics in Paris. We look at what is happening in the world of football. Euro 2024 road to Berlin, round of 16 starting tomorrow. Phil Foden getting into the team later tonight. And we look at, that promise made to teams. Sometimes we always think it is only in Nigeria that we have this promises. Score one goal, get 2 million naira. Score 2 goals, get 2 million naira, and the likes. However, it is happening to some teams right there at the Euros in Germany. Well, remember, we're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, Solutions 939 FM, Solutions 939 FM. Jump on our Facebook fan page. Jump on our YouTube channel, Solutions 939 FM. Post your comments, your reactions, your expectations. Remember, the round of 16 kicking off a while. Some people believe that, for some teams, they were flops in the group stages and that they are ready to shake off everything floppy in the round in the group stage. But getting to the round of 16, that is how their tournament will start. Maybe the likes of Italy, maybe the likes of Netherlands, maybe the likes of Portugal, maybe the likes of England, and maybe the likes of France. However, remember, it's going to be a tough one for Georgia playing against Spain, and may also be banana peel. Let us talk on the show this morning, but first, let's go straight to all the sporting stories.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
With the 55th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James from the University of Southern California.
Well, Bronny James peaked in the second round of the NBA draft by the Los Angeles Lakers, where he could play alongside his legendary father, LeBron. The 19-year-old was the 55th choice of the draft in New York on the Thursday after weeks of speculations about which team he would end up on. Now, full-time NBA champion LeBron, 39, is probably entering the final year of his career and could become a free agent this summer by declining his $51.4 million. That is approximately 40.6 million pounds player option when the window opens at the end of June. However, that prospect seems remote given the four-time NBA champion said after the All-Star game is in 2022 that his last year will be played with his son. So maybe this is the last year of the next season is going to be the last year of LeBron James. Now, let's look at another update here where it took an extra day, but Duke big man Kaya Flipowski finally heard his name called as part of the 2024 NBA draft. Flipowski, a 7-footer who played 2 seasons in the Blue Devils, was taken with a 32nd and overall pick by the Utah Jazz as the NBA debuted a new format that had the draft split into 2 days, with the first round being held Wednesday night and the second round on Thursday. Well, wishing all the draft picked all the best ahead of the new NBA season. All right, now moving on and let us talk tennis on the show this morning, where Britain's Emma Raducanu, Kata Butler, and Harriet Dart were all defeated in the quarterfinal of the Eastbourne International. Raducanu was defeated 6-6 by Russian 6th seed Daria Katsatskina in Bloomsbury condition. Now, Butler attempting to win a second grass court title this month after Norton lost 6-1, 7-6 to Italian 3rd seed Jasmine Paolini. Dart went down 6-6-1 in 67 minutes to Canadian Leila Fernandez. It was the first time since 1978 there had been the 3 British women in the quarterfinals at Eastbourne. In the men's events, Britain's Billy Harris reached his first ATP Tour semi-final with a 6-7, 7-6, 6-2 win over Italian Flavio Caboli. Now, looking at games for today, Max Bossel will take on Billy Harris and Taylor Fritz will take on Alexander Vukic. Well, the first semi-final game goes down 2 p.m. today, while the second game goes down 3:30. Talking about the WTA category, looking at the Eastbourne International. Well, Leila Fernandez will take on Madison Keys by 11 o'clock. Jasmine Paolini against Daria Katsatskina. Well, going straight to what is happening in Mallorca this morning at the ATP 250. Alejandro Davidovich Fekina. Alejandro Tabilo is up against Gil Morphins as Sebastian Hoffner will take on Paul Jab by 5 o'clock. Away from tennis this morning, let us look at what is happening on the Formula 1 grid. Well, McLaren's Lando Norris says he's searching for perfection in his quest to consistently beat Red Bull's Max Verstappen in Formula 1. Norris has been a close second behind Verstappen in the last 2 races in Canada and Spain, and feels he and McLaren need to tidy up just tiny things to beat the world champion. Now, Max Verstappen admits his team cannot afford messy weekend to continue winning in Formula 1. Such are the tight margins between Red Bull and McLaren ahead of this weekend's Austrian Grand Prix. Verstappen and Lando Norris have fought for the win in 4 of the last 5 events as the field has closed up since the latter won the Miami Grand Prix in early May. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I just want to see drama. Yes, it's like this season is not my season. Sorry. This season is not for Mercedes. So let's wait ahead of 2025. But right now, let's give it to Max Verstappen and for other drivers, right? Now, let's count down to Olympics going down in Paris in the next few weeks. We're getting different reports, different updates from different national camps. Remember, USA has been talking more about, well, allowing some athletes caught for doping, participating, and saying, I mean, most especially Michael Phelps are saying that, well, people don't believe in World Anti-Doping Agency and more. But let us look at what is happening in the British Athletics Federation and what is also happening in other countries. British swimmer Aki Goodborn has revealed he has been diagnosed with inoperable brain tumors. The 23-year-old from Edinburgh started suffering from numbness and seizures in the build-up to the Olympic trials, where he missed out on qualification by a narrow margin. But tests carried out after the trials found 3 large oligodendroliomas, a rare type of cancer which can affect the brain and spinal cord. Well, we wish the athletes a quick recovery and to make a great return to the sports. Now, let us talk about one man who is set to finally play Olympics golf for Australia. And by the way, remember Saseo Dawinige, former Nigerian international, is now a professional golf player, right? Now, 8 years after turning down his first opportunity, a still regretful Jensen Day will finally make it to an Olympics as part of an Australian golf team that includes a brother and sister combination for the Paris Games. Day was ranked number 1 in 2016 when he decided not to play at the Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, saying he was concerned about going to Brazil while the mosquito-borne Zika virus spreads. So, at the moment, the Australian Olympic Committee today said Min Woo Lee would join Day on the men's team, and Min Jen Lee and Henan Green would make up the women's team. So, most especially when you have a family. Just like what we are seeing in basketball, LeBron James and his son, likely to play in the same team. And maybe Cristiano Ronaldo's son, they play alongside Cristiano Ronaldo very soon, looking at the age of Jamie Lamar, looking at Kvaratskhelia and co. Let's keep our fingers crossed. This is 9-12. Let's move on from this side. This morning, the United States Nordic Combined Program has lost funding for training and coaching, sending the men and women who compete in the sport scrambling to revive it with a new non-profit. Now, U.S. Nordic Sports announced on Thursday that it informed its Norwegian counterpart it did not have enough money to expand or extend their partnership with upcoming season, ending a deal 2 years into 4-year agreement. Let's move on this morning and talk football. Moving to the second half of the show. This morning, remember, this weekend, we have the Presidential Federation Cup final going down in the men and the women's category. And we also have what is happening in South America for the Copa America. Do not change the dial. My name is OLADAPO OKUNUBI. We'll be right for the second half.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Well, it's the Kiko Sports Show on your Remedy Radio Dial, Solutions 939 FM here in the city of Ibadan. It's the Kiko Sports Show, and we're done with the first half of the show where we've been able to look at tennis, Formula One, talk NBA, same as countdown to Olympics in Paris. Well, we're getting different updates. Well, remember, talking football, there were reports during the week about Harvey Renard, who may be taking charge of the Super Eagles, and NFF came out to debunk that story. And, well, who's going to be the next manager to take charge of the Super Eagles of Nigeria? And remember, days ago, headmaster Muti Adekbojo also came out to say that he never applied for Super Eagles' job. So for those who were sharing the stories, now, is it that the Super Eagles' job now looks like a place where you can never get to if you are a local coach? That's another angle to that. Now, who also stands a better chance of handling the Super Eagles of Nigeria? This, is a big question begging for answers. But let's also let you know we'll be having that team that will be picking the 4th spot going to the continent in the CAF Confederations Cup for the final. I mean, that is after the final of the President's Federations Cup final. That is between Abia Warriors and El Kanemi Warriors. And that is going down in Lagos. Remember, it was meant to go down in Abuja, but following different decisions, now we'll be having the final between Abia Warriors and El Kanemi Warriors in Lagos. Well, let's go on a break, and when we come back, we'll talk more football stories as we look at Road to Berlin, what is happening, who promised money, and who is lounging in Germany.
Ibikíbi tó àṣà mọ́ pa wá pẹ̀lú ẹ. Ìwọ ló ló ní pàdé FCMB wà fún ẹ. Ìwọ ló ló ní ọ̀la ti dájú. Jọ̀wọ́ má ṣọ̀lẹ pẹ̀lú FCMB. Ìwọ ló ló ní ọ̀la ti dájú. Jọ̀wọ́ má ṣọ̀lẹ. Dúró tán kò jẹ́ bàbá ọ̀tá tán síbẹ̀ ó pàdé o. Jọ̀wọ́ má ṣọ̀lẹ. Dúró tán.
FCMB, èmi àti pánkì mi.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Check it out right now. It is 9:18 from Solutions 93.9 FM. This is Road to Berlin, the segment where we talk everything Euro 2024 happening in Germany. Well, remember, a report came out after the group stages where we had the best 11 Euro 2024, best 11 so far. And looking at that breakdown, a lot of people have got different opinion talking about that best 11. I don't know what your best 11 looks like. We can talk about that also on the show. The phone lines are open: 0909-888-9939, 0912-222-2939. But let's look at the best 11 coming from ESPN this morning. Well, the goalkeeper of Georgia, Georgi Mamadashvili, was picked as the goalkeeper of the group stages, while we have Mes Mordra of Turkey and William Saliba of France as defenders. Another set of defenders is Manu Akanji of Switzerland, who also plies his trade with Manchester City. Marco Quirella of Spain was also added in the defensive midfield. Well, looking at the midfielders, we've got Toni Kroos of Germany. No doubt, this man deserves to be there. I know a lot of people who have been saying, hey, Toni Kroos shouldn't have said he will be calling it quits from football after the Euros. N'Golo Kante of France, remember, one man of the match in some of the games in the group stage for France. And remember, this man plays in Saudi Arabia. Ivan Scratch of Slovakia, also in up front, the same as Jamal Musiala of Germany. Remember, this Bayern Munich star has been helping Germany. But what now happened in their last game of the group? Maybe they met a superpower. Well, Nico Williams up front also put in that one. He was a thorn in the flesh of opponents in the first two games for Spain. And looking at Jorge Mugards, is also part of the highest goal scorers right there at the Euro 2024. He plays for Georgia. Coach of the group stage went to Willy Sagno of Georgia, the coach of the Georgian national team. Well, maybe some saying it should have been the Spanish national team coach, but going to Willie Sagno. I don't know what you feel. We're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, Solutions 939 FM. Let's get your comments, your reactions on that. And let us also look at what we are getting from the English national team this morning. The Three Lions and updates we are getting is that Phil Foden should be back in the squad today. That should be the last training time for the Three Lions of England. Remember, Foden returned to England on Wednesday to attend the birth of his third child, having played the goalless against Slovenia in Cologne, the secured top spot in Group C for Gary Southgate's team. Now we'll look at how the round of 16 will look like for the pairings. Well, a lot of people already picking the teams they would like to see in the quarterfinals. But let's just quickly first look at the teams through to the round of 16. Again, Spain, Georgia, Germany, Denmark, Portugal, Slovenia, France, Belgium, Romania, Netherlands, Austria, Turkey, England, Slovakia, Switzerland, and Italy. Now, looking at how the fixtures will run. Round of 16 starts tomorrow, 29th of June, 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock. The first game of the round of 16 will see Granit Xhaka, Switzerland, take on Donnarumma's Italy. And that game is going down at the Olympia Stadion in Berlin. Well, a Polish referee will refer that game as Simon Marniak. Germany will take on Denmark at the Westerstadion Stadium in Dortmund. And well, English referee, that is Michael Oliver, will be in charge of that game. For Switzerland, Italy, if what we saw in the group stage is something to go by, it's going to be a tough one. And well, maybe a lot of people will be putting their money on Switzerland, looking at how they played their game in the group stage, most especially in the last group game of the tournament. They were able to hold their own against the diamond shaft of Germany. But looking at Italy, it was a tough one for the Italians, most especially with the way they played. Remember the one against Albania in the first game. Lost against Spain 1-0, played out or draw against Croatia, and people felt like maybe the defending champions, this is the end of the road for Italy. And for Germany against Denmark, maybe if a lot of people will want to judge what happened between Switzerland and Germany, maybe they might have learned some lessons and going into the game against Denmark. A lot of people may also want to put their money, although the odd on Denmark will surely be high ahead of tomorrow's clash. Well, for Three Lions of England taking on Slovakia, maybe Phil Foden will be given more opportunities. Remember, a lot of players are still yet to kick a ball in the Three Lions squad. But is it about the players or about the tactics of the coach? Well, England taking on Slovakia may be a tough one on Saturday, while Spain will take on Georgia. Now, talking about Spain and Georgia. For Georgia, remember that is the former Prime Minister of Georgia, Bidzina Ivanishvili, pledged to give £8.4 million to the nation's football team after they defeated Portugal at the Euro 2024. Georgia, managed by former French defender Willy Sagno, overcame Portugal 2-0 on Wednesday to qualify for the last 16 stage where they will face Spain. Now there's another update here. Well, the 68-year-old former minister said he will donate a further £8.4 million, that is 30 million Georgia Lari, to the squad and coaching staff should they beat Spain. So, what will surely happen in that one? Is it about money motivation or about a team that is appearing at the Euros for the first time and, get into the round of 16? Remember, the style of game played against Portugal, or the style of game of Portugal, is really different from the style of game of the Spanish national team managed by La Fuente. That is also going to be a tough one. Well, looking at another set of games, well, remember, Belgium, that is my team, against France. Colajo Alfred, Longman, Favor Lawrence, I'm calling all of you out. It's going to be a tough one on 1st of July. Talking about another round of 16 game, and that's going to be on a Monday. France, Belgium, scheduled for 6 o'clock. And 9 o'clock, Portugal, Slovenia. Well, I see Romelu Lukaku getting his first goal of the tournament, and no offside in this one. Well, the French national team banking on Kylian Mbappe, banking on Olivier Giroud. I don't know how they want to do this. However, Portugal taking on Slovenia. Cristiano Ronaldo maybe getting his first goal of the tournament as well. And Romania, Netherlands on 2nd of July. For the Netherlands national team. How will they stop Romania? Turkey against Austria will be the last round of 16 game for Austria. Turkey. Let us see how the drama will surely pan out. Well, we'll end the show here and make a return on Saturday, 3 o'clock on Saturday, Sports Safari. My name is OLADAPO OKUNUBI. We move now to the other side of the show, where we'll look at headlines on the pages of Nigeria's newspapers. Do not go anywhere. It is still AM Updates.